Vase. Today we have something very special for you guys. So plants are beautiful. Plants look amazing in nice planters. Plants can be used as an accent piece in any of your rooms. Today we came up with some ideas how to make plants look even better in any space that you choose to use it in. So today what we're going to actually be doing is we have these plants that we picked up.
So here's one. It's a Flamingo Flower. I believe it's an anthurium.
They have beautiful colors. This one's like a little coralish, and that one's a deep red.
Yeah, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to remove the soil, wash the roots completely, try to remove all the soil as much as possible, dip them in the Neem oil solution that we went over in our last video. We can link that video in the description. And then we are going to pot them in here. We are going to use leca balls as well as orchid bark. And then you can also use coco coir. You can get the long fiber coco coir, or you can get like the powder form almost. And you can do a layer of that if you like that darker look. What we're going to do is leca, orchid bark, and then sphagnum moss.
And these vases, I just ordered them on Amazon. They're kind of a trumpet shape, I believe, but you can get any shape you want, any size.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be this tall or anything.
Get started.
Okay, so all we're going to do is gently remove it from the top, squeeze the sides, and then gently pull out. And as you can see, it definitely needs to be repotted. They are completely root bound.
Wow, look at these.
Yeah, it's completely root bound. I mean, this type of stuff happens. But at least that goes to show you that they're very healthy. So yeah, we're just going to gently try not to break any of the roots, and just gently remove the soil. It seems to be just peat. It doesn't look like anything else. It just looks like peat moss. Yeah. All right, guys, we just finished washing the roots. Obviously, there's a little bit of soil still left over, but we couldn't get all of it out. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. And then we also gave it a neem oil bath. So now we're going to start filling this up with leca first, and then we'll do orchid bark, and then sphagnum moss. So for the leca that we have over here, what we did was we rinsed it out because it has quite a lot of the fine powder from, I guess, the ceramic beads. What is it? Not ceramic, like I guess clay or terracotta? Clay, yeah. So what we did was we soaked it in a solution of water and Super Thrive, and that's only because we're not going to be using soil, so we need to have these guys have some nutrition in there for the roots. So we just soaked them overnight in Super Thrive, and then also we did the same thing with the sphagnum moss that we have that we'll be putting on top, just to give it that extra nutrient. And then once every other watering, especially in the summertime, we can just throw in a little bit of Super Thrive. If you can use other things besides Super Thrive, like liquid dirt. I know a lot of people use that. It works well. Unfortunately, in our location, we don't have it, so we just need to order it online, but I'll definitely give that a try next time. So yeah, let's start with the leca. I guess we can fill it up quite a bit because
I think the roots should be around here, right?
You basically want the top of the plant to be towards the top, only because the little offshoots,
They grow.
babies, yeah, so they grow up, and then if we have it too far down, it's gonna be hard for them to come through, especially because of the leaves. They'll start sticking to this almost if it's too far in, and then they're not gonna be able to push out. So yeah, let's just start filling up with leca. Before you put any more, I just want to see something. Make sure Got plenty of room. I'm not smashing the roots, guys. It just looks like I am.
It's
I'm
gently pushing them down. It's good that it still has some of the soil in there, right?
I guess. I mean, we had no option. The soil wasn't coming out. I think a lot of it is just like, because it wasn't natural soil, it was peat moss.
Right.
So it's so hard, it's so fine to get out. And then what do you want to do? You want to do a little bit of sphagnum? You want to do...
Yes, it's sphagnum.
And we're not pushing the sphagnum moss too hard, because then you want that air layer in between, and that's the whole point of sphagnum, right? Because you still have the moisture retained, but there's also air, because if you compress it too much, then there's not going to be any air, and then you're going to get issues. So when adding your sphagnum moss, just make sure that you're not really pushing it deep and eliminating any of those air pockets. And for now, like, just know that it's going to stay wobbly, the plant. Obviously, once the roots start growing in here and filling out the center cavity, because they couldn't fill out before because of the type of pot that it was in. So now that the center cavity is it's open in here, we couldn't get the leca balls or anything in between. So it's gonna fill in, and then the roots are gonna start traveling down. So the plant will get supported thereafter.
Good.
Yeah, I think it looks good. A little bit of water and I think we're in business. So because it's been raining, we have been collecting all the rainwater from our gutters. Our gutter is basically, it's not in ground and it's not routed out. So our gutter stands about like maybe 18 inches off of the ground. So what we do is we just put a tote over there and then fill these jugs and then use them to water all of our plants.
You can tell we drank a lot of iced tea.
Yes. Yep, I'm just gonna fill a couple inches towards the bottom, so then this way the leca balls will absorb and it'll bring it up for the roots. And then we'll see if we see any issues with the roots or anything like that, we can always just remove some of the water. That's not a big deal. Okay, I think that's good.
Yeah.
It does look really nice though.
It was beautiful.
So you guys watching at home, do you also do all your planty things with your significant others, or do they yell at you? Because I get yelled at on a daily basis for buying too many plants.
Every weekend, him and his mother, they go plant shopping. They say, no, we're just gonna go look.
We were going to go look.
And then they come home with yesterday was just the entire table was just filled.
We'll show you those plants after.
With plants. Outside plants, indoor plants, house plants, that plant, this
Look,
plant.
with COVID, I want to bring the outside in.
Once we do a tour of our house, you'll see how many plants we have.
We don't nearly have enough. You've seen Plantarina's videos.
Well, Plantarina, yeah, she has a lot. She's sitting in her garage and she's like, all her plants are there. This is every part of the house has a plant.
Our garage is not insulated, FYI.
Our bathroom has a plant. 3 plants, yes. And then when I think he got all of the plants that he wanted, it's like, I want this one.
Look, there's always new cultivars coming out. So.
And I recently got him a PlayStation 5 for his birthday, but he's like, I'd rather have had a Cupria instead of a PlayStation 5.
Look, priorities change now. now I want plants. Oh, but that Cupria is so nice though. I really want a Cupria. Maybe I could have 2 birthday presents.
I mean, that would have been a cheaper option to get him a Cupria than a PlayStation 5. Thank you for joining us today.
In our weird, crazy conversations.
we will let you know how these guys do. If anything needs to be changed, we'll do an update video. Again, thanks for joining us. Please like our video, please subscribe, please comment, hit the bell icon so you can know every time we post a video, and any comments would be greatly appreciated.